Also here is if you want to scan to a SD card. Like I said, they provided you the 2 gig. Say scan and you just slowly move it across the page. Its little rollers on the bottom make this pretty easy process. What's up guys? Welcome to another video. In this video we're going to take a look at kind of a peripheral item that you may not need and you may need, who knows. If this is something that you're interested in, stay tuned. What we're looking at is the IRIScan Book Executive 3. So what is this? This is a little personal scanner that you just slide over a document, a magazine, a book, whatever, and then it's going to connect it to your phone or whatever, your iPad, and send the document that you scanned to it. Now the cool thing is this, I'll send it to you. You can select different options to where you want this to be. You can go to Google Drive, Dropbox, Box, SkyDrive, Evernote, and then the format you can send these files to are Excel, Word, PDF, to name a few. So how many times have you ever wanted to create an electronic version of a paper document that you have, and especially if you want to just put it into Word and edit it? So I could take a document, scan this, send it to my Surface Pro 3 as a Word document, and then edit that document. Pretty cool stuff. We'll have to see if it works. That's what we're going to look at. So here it is. Let's open her up. See what you get in the box. Alright, so you get a little instruction thing we'll go over here in a sec. You get the actual little scanner itself right here. So I'll put that aside. Get some AAA batteries. So this does actually run on AAA batteries, not a rechargeable thing, just batteries. And then you get one of those old mini USBs. There you go, that you hook up. And then there's probably some instructions, drivers, maybe. We'll see what's in here. So it looks like you get a nice little carry bag. That's kind of cool. So you can just slide your scanner in that and take it with. They do provide you with a 2 gig micro SD card with a little adapter here too. You click it compresses, so there's some kind of software that they're pimping. You get some trial versions, registration cards, yada yada yada, and then your Book Executive software here if you wanted to install this for Windows and Mac OS. So you get all that stuff there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual scanner itself. And then the instructions here again say PC users, there's a Wi-Fi password. You want to know my password? There it is. Please don't hack into my scanner. No, I'm just kidding. So PC users, Mac users, iOS smartphone or tablet, Android smartphone or tablet. There you can see it works with just about everything that you can think of. Creates its own little Wi-Fi hotspot, as you can see right there, and that is how you're going to connect to this and actually get the document that you scan to your device. So let's go ahead and peel that off. Take a quick look at it. As you can see, there's the scanner part, just what you kind of expect. It's got some little rollers here, and then the actual lens, or the place where it actually does its scanning right there, that you would slowly slide over the document. Some buttons here. This is where your color, mono, JPEG, or PDF, so you can toggle some stuff here, some resolutions, and then a little digital readout here where you can see the scan, Wi-Fi, and error codes that this might produce, and hopefully it's not big on the error codes. Also here is if you want to scan to a SD card. Like I said, they provided you the 2 gig. I'm sure you'd fill it up pretty quick with documents, but you can actually store it locally here if you want to. If you want to do a lot of scanning, put it on an SD card and then just transfer it to your device that way if it is compatible with running a SD card. Otherwise, you just hook up to the Wi-Fi and transfer your documents that way. So we're going to pause the video. We're going to get this all hooked up. Going to look for an app, see how this works with an iPad. We're also going to work and see how it works on a Surface Pro 3, because I want to see a couple different methods to use this as use cases and kind of demonstrate that. Oh, and then one other thing, let's see how it fits and looks in our little travel bag here. So we'll go ahead and insert the scanner here. There you go. You can have that in your bag. Don't go through the airport, TWA. They might look at you a little weird, but that's what it looks like. And then of course we'll install the batteries here. Let's take a quick look and see where those will install. So I'll do all this off camera, but in case you're wondering where the batteries install, in case I might be wondering where the batteries install actually. Well, just taking a quick look, I don't really see where the batteries install. So that's something we'll come back to. I'll read the instructions and see. I just don't want to pull in the wrong area or do anything to this without making sure I know what I'm doing. So anyway guys, I'm going to pause the video and we'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back, and we've got the Iris book scan all set up here. So what we've got is we've turned this on, we've joined its Wi-Fi. So if I bring in the Wi-Fi here on the phone, you can see IRIScan book. We've joined it. That allows you to go ahead and launch the app, which will launch here. We'll go home and we'll click synchronize. Now via Wi-Fi, it's synchronized and now read the directory contents of the SD card within the Iris book scan itself. So if I wanted to come in here and download any of these, I could come in here and select this one and say download. I could select a couple of them at the same time and say download. Let's go ahead and grab image 16. I don't know what it is, but let's highlight it, download it, and we'll see what we get. So right now is actually via Wi-Fi pulling this file, which is a PDF, to my phone, which will be a local storage within this app itself. So that's taking place. Now you can see right here. Now on iOS, if I launch a PDF right now in the app, it crashes the app. Kind of maddening. So the only way I'm getting my PDFs off of this is if I take the SD card out, hook it up to a PC, and transfer them off. So I did want to point out now, if it's a JPEG, which you can only scan in PDF or JPEG, you can go ahead and launch it off in the viewer. So this is a document. This is actually this document right here. I scanned the very front page of this document, which is right here. Now you can actually come in here and with a pencil you can select like red, blue, or whatever. You can mark up this document. As you can see, I'm drawing lines, so I can go ahead and undo it. If I wanted to come in here with a highlighter and highlight stuff and then save this as a digital and print it out, you'd have highlighted marks. You know, you could do all sorts of stuff. You can come in here and pencil and do all that. So we go ahead and clear the drawing. You can also use an eraser if you've done stuff you don't want to do, and undo it. So you can edit your document and save it. You can put little email your document, add it to your camera roll. You can open it in with a multitude of things. You can do Twitter, iCloud, just whatever you want to try that it says you can open it in. Box. So you can see this is just stuff I've got installed on the phone, but it gives you the options to open it in here, even on HP Print if I wanted to print it. So a lot of flexibility with your documents that you scan, so that's kind of neat. Again, if I try to open the PDF, it's going to crash the app. That is on iOS. I don't know about Android, but that is the current functionality, so hopefully they get that fixed. So let's go ahead and demonstrate a scan. As you can see right now, I have 21 documents. So let's go ahead and power this up. Actually, it shut itself off for lack of use, so we just hold this button down, and you can see the Wi-Fi light is blue, and it says we have 21 pages. So let's go ahead and just scan. Oh, let's find a page we can scan. We'll just go ahead and scan this. Now, I do want to point out there are two arrows on this. There's one here and there's one here. You want to make sure when you're scanning, what you want is in between those two arrows. Then you know you're going to get it. Okay, since it closed down, I've got to reconnect to the Wi-Fi on this. Let's see if the Wi-Fi light's on. It is. Hopefully it finds it. So we're going to go ahead and scan this while we wait for that to show up. So you simply push this once, a little green light comes on to say scan, and you just slowly move it across the page. Its little rollers on the bottom make this pretty easy process. Get to the point where you want it, hit it again, and it's done scanning. So now I come back to the app, rejoin the network here since we got kicked off, and we'll do some synchronization. And my next document should be, hopefully, let's synchronize. Number 22, we'll download it to the phone. And there's what we just scanned. There we go. Now I did stop a little bit short, but this is for a demonstration. There you go. You can see we now have a digital version of this document. And I can come in here and mark it up, save it over to a PC, email it out, whatever I want to do. Pretty neat. Now, I do want to point out, if you're wanting to scan magazine articles, this is how it works. It does do okay. So let's try to find one with a little bit of text. Seems to be pretty hard to do in this magazine for some reason. Well, let's try this one. So this isn't the easiest of processes, but we're going to go ahead and try to scan this magazine page. So I hit the scan button. We're going across. Now I can tell you right now we're not getting the whole page. So let's go ahead and hit stop. Okay, so we've scanned this page. And at the end of the video, look for an image, because like I said, I cannot get these PDFs to load, and I'm going to show you here. So we should now, once we synchronize, have image 23. Well, this is a JPEG, so let's go ahead and just download it. I didn't do a PDF, so we should be able to open this JPEG, and we did an image of this page here. There we go. So how does it look? There you go. Not too terrible. You can pinch to zoom. Is it readable? Yes. Look at that. We just created an image of that magazine page. And now I could send this to the printer, I could email it, however I want to do it. I could mark it up with pencil, but I want to do a highlighter. I want to do yellow highlighting, or green, I'm sorry, and highlight in there. And if I want to erase, I'll come in here and I'll just erase what I did. And then I can send this off, however I want to do it. So that's pretty darn cool. Home. Anyway, guys, now I did want to mention, let's go ahead and turn this off. See, just hold it in, it shuts off. The SD card slot is right here, so I could take this SD card out. It now has all those documents that I've actually scanned, and I'll throw a few samples in the end of this video just as little clips or snapshots so you can see what we've got. And then I can also hook this up via USB over here to Mac or PC, and also try to take off documents that way. So if you have an SD card reader, fine, or not, you can just plug this in and it acts as a pass-through device to get that for you. Again, you can see the rollers on the bottom and then the actual lens here where the scanning is done. So this is very portable. Again, it comes in this nice little travel bag. We just stick this in our travel bag and go. And if I ever have to take a document out and convert it into a digital format with this, I can do that. This will be great to scan receipts and keep digital copies of receipts, tax forms, whatever else you want to do, important papers that you want a digital copy. This is an awesome little portable scanner for you. Anyway, check the show notes. I'll have a link where you can pick this up. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and a subscription to the channel always helps us out. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and have a good one.